Welcome to North Georgia News Now. I'm Beth Bird. Coming up today in local news, a Whitfield County fire chief has announced his retirement. Several high school seniors took part in a teacher signing ceremony. Whitfield County has been honored with an Excellence Award, and an upcoming weekend event will raise funds for a local firefighter. Later, Jacob Broom will be here for an exclusive interview with Whitfield County Sheriff candidate Frank Torres, and Shane Franks will also be here to share the WDNN community calendar. But first, here's your local weather.
Today's local weather is brought to you by Built Well Bank.
Welcome back to your local news. Whitfield County Fire Chief Edward O'Brien has announced that he will be retiring after a decade at the fire department. O'Brien's stint with Whitfield County began in 2014 after previously spending 27 years with DeKalb County Fire Rescue. O'Brien was a standout among other candidates due to his experience. O'Brien is the only third chief in the department's history, and he has accomplished a lot during his time there. O'Brien received praise from Chairman Jevin Jensen for his successful career. Jensen stated, "I am so proud that he chose to finish his career at Whitfield County. We benefited greatly from his leadership and experience as the county fire department continually improved. This improvement is evident in many areas. One improvement Jensen was referring to is the ISO Class 3 ranking that was achieved under O'Brien's leadership. The ISO rates fire departments on a scale from 1 to 10, the lower the score, the better. These rates are used by insurance companies in part to determine homeowners' insurance rates. O'Brien was able to get the rating down from a 5 to a 3 in almost all parts of the county. O'Brien will remain with the department to assist in the search for a permanent chief." The Board of Commissioners is scheduled to vote on an interim fire chief when they meet this evening. Whitfield County has been honored with the Georgia County Excellence Award. The award came in recognition for the Conestoga Community Addiction Recovery Center. Hosted jointly by the Association County Commissioners of Georgia and Georgia Trend Magazine, the awards program honors county and cost-effective programs that meet the needs of citizens while enhancing the quality of life. Whitfield County is one of only 6 2024 County Excellence Award recipients. Each year, the Georgia County Excellence Awards program recognizes innovative county programs that meet the specific needs of residents, said Executive Director Dave Wills. We are grateful to our partner, Georgia Trend, for their continued collaboration in honoring counties for their resourcefulness and efficiency. According to officials, Georgia allocated funds from the national opioid litigation to local governments in 2022. The Whitfield County Board of Commissioners chose to refurbish an existing facility in order to establish the Conestoga Community Addiction Recovery Center. The Whitfield County Board of Commissioners is set to vote tonight regarding funding for the Domestic Violence Court. Founded in 2014, the court aims to close the revolving door of domestic violence victims and offenders. Additionally, the program helps people charged with domestic violence avoid reoffending by requiring them to complete a family violence intervention program and treatment for the underlying issues for their abusive behavior. The Whitfield County Board of Commissioners is scheduled to vote on whether to accept a $79,328 federal grant that will help keep the court operating for another year. In March, the commissioners voted to use $100,000 from the Federal American Rescue Plan Act to help fund the court. Along with the grant, the American Rescue Plan Act money should fund the court's operations for 2024. Conestoga Superior Court Judge Cindy Morris oversees the court. "People in the court are changing their lives and the lives of their families," she stated. Morris said the court staff are looking for ways to increase their funding for the next year. The commissioners are also set to vote on whether to apply for a 2-year grant for the Conestoga Community Addiction Recovery Center from the Georgia Opioid Crisis Abatement Trust, which would fund an additional counselor as well as operating costs. Several rezoning requests are also slated for tonight's meeting. The meeting will be live streamed on the county's Facebook and YouTube pages. The Whitfield Firefighters Charitable Fund will be hosting an event to help an injured firefighter. The The benefit event will be held on Saturday, May 18th in Cohutta at the Red Wolf Grill. Attendees will have the opportunity to enjoy live music, delicious food, and a silent auction, all while benefiting local firefighter Ricky Pratt. Pratt, who serves as an engineer for the fire department, was injured while off duty on January 17th in a road rage incident. Pratt was driving home from Atlanta when he was suddenly shot in the leg. He's back to light duty assignment right now, but is still suffering from some complications from being shot and has not been able to return to full duty, so we're just trying to help him out to keep him afloat financially until he can get back to normal duty, said Wesley Williams, president of the Whitfield Firefighters Charitable Fund. Blake Bowen Auctions of Cohutta will be in attendance and will have several items for the silent auction. Red Wolf Grill owners Danny and Christy Adams have also gathered items for a raffle including a new toolkit, Yeti cups, gift cards, and other items. The event will kick off around noon, lasting until 9 p.m. North Georgia Southern Soul Band, One for the Road, will be performing around 5 p.m. We'll be there by lunchtime setting up, and it will last pretty much all day, Williams said. There will be a fire truck there if kids want to see one, and Cohutta's antique fire truck will be there too. William hopes the event will be a great success. When we return, Jacob Broom will sit down with the Whitfield County Sheriff candidate Frank Torres to discuss some of the things he hopes to accomplish should he become sheriff.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jacob Broom. I'm sitting here with Frank Torres, here to interview him about his candidacy for sheriff. Frank, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thank you for inviting me.
Well, I'm glad that you're here today.
Well, thank you. Thank you. My pleasure.
Yeah. We were wanting to ask a little bit about yourself.
Sure.
What made you want to decide to be sheriff?
Well, all this started about 4 years ago when I was working with the fire department. We see so many gaps between our departments and other parts of the community. So I took the initiative to make the difference, make the fear disappear between our community and our law enforcement. And that's basically what I wanted to do. Make sure that we're the connection between our community and the law enforcement.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been in law enforcement?
Well, actually, my background is a little different. Like I just said, I'm coming from the fire department side. I was with them for 14 years and about 3 as a volunteer. So that's my background. And again, I'm not coming from the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
So.
And so how would you say your experience with the fire department would help in terms of the sheriff department?
Well, even though we're 2 different departments, it's actually the same organization, I would say, just different department. And I know what it takes to be a leader, okay? And I know what we need from the inside out. There's so many frictions between agencies, so many missing links between our departments that those are the things that I want to fix once we get to the sheriff.
That's very, very smart, yeah. I know that you're very involved with the community here at Dalton, and I've seen that you've been attending a lot of local events. How important do you think it is for a sheriff to be involved with their community?
I believe that it needs to be definitely, we need to go out there and reach out for our community. Again, at the end of the day, we work for our community. So it's very important to me to know every local organizations that can tell us what are their needs. So what can we do for our community? At the end of the day, we want a community that can be prospect and more educated on every aspect. I don't know what else can I tell you about it other than we work for the community and we need to be respond to our community.
Yeah. So you're saying that community takes priority.
Engagement. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So we've noticed that lately there's a bit of a stigma against law enforcement. There's a bit of a distrust that's going with the law enforcement. How would you go about trying to change that and make us more trusting of?
Well, first, we need to understand as a community that they're here to serve, okay? And the way we need to trust our community is by engaging with the community to let them know that if they need something from our department, they can reach out and call us. The reason there's the missing link or the miscommunication is because I don't think training is there like it needs to be. I would really emphasize on training for different situations.
Okay.
And again, going hand to hand with our community would be a major factor to accomplish our goals.
Yeah, yeah. And I in fact, in college, I majored in communication, and it surprised me the lack of communication with places that you would expect where communication is the key function, whereas, like, you know, a lot of things can, like, get left behind or things get missed because people aren't talking to each other.
Correct.
And this creates distrust. This creates chaos, essentially.
Correct.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. And again, that communication needs to be open. And again, just from my standpoint, I wanted to make sure that they got our door open for them to come and tell us the situations, the problems, and we want to make sure that we do our 100% to benefit our community. My job will be 7 days straight. There's no break time for this. I want to make sure that our community knows that I'm here for them 24/7.
That's good. That's good. Now, I read here, what is the Galileo Impact Fund?
We just have notified like 2 days ago that they're endorsing us. And for what we know, it's an organization that would help to reach out the Hispanic community, the voters, with some information, and they're very powerful on this, around the Atlanta area, and we really are pleased and very happy to be part of their group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what are some key changes you would like to see as sheriff?
Overall, we need to make sure that we are transparent to our community, make sure that we are accountable for what we do. We don't want people to have the same beliefs about our department. We want to change everything from the inside out.
Okay. Well, we got just a minute here, so I'd like to quickly just ask, well, I heard that you like to ride motorcycles,
I do,
and
yes.
we saw a couple of pictures of you sitting beside some hot rods, and we know that there's a biking community here in Dalton, and I just wanted to ask you, is biker safety, is that an important part of your campaign?
Of course, it is. There's so many bikers in our community, and we'll feel like we need raise more awareness about them. Back when I was working with the fire department, there was so many accidents where they could have been avoided. So that's the part that I want to make sure that our citizens, our community knows that bikers are here. Summertime is coming. Just take extra precautions before you go out the door, before you turn left or turn right at the stop sign. It is very important because we're small. We're small, and normally we don't get second chances.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Well, thank you for coming by.
No problem. Well, thank
I appreciate
you.
it so much.
Pleasure.
Yeah. So thank you, guys. This has been an interview with Frank Torres, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, Jacob, for that interview. Up next, Shane Franks will share the community calendar. But first, here are the obituaries.
It's time for WDNN's Community Calendar. Here are some things going on around the area. The Dalton Whitfield County Public Library is participating in an event with Believe Greater Dalton, Early Childhood Initiative of Northwest Georgia, United Way, Dalton Public Schools, Whitfield County Schools, GPB, and PBS Kids. The Splash into Summer reading event will take place on May 18th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Matt Gaston Community Center. There will be free books, activities, reading circles, a storyteller, and Super Y. Kids who attend the event will be able to enjoy the Matt Gaston Splash Pad from 1 to 2 p.m. There will also be information about their summer reading activities and summer reading challenge. I hope you can join us in all this fun. The 2024 NAIA Men's National Golf Championship begins May 21st at 8 a.m. and will run through May 24th at the Dalton Golf and Country Club. The competition is free to spectators, so come cheer on some local athletes. The Dalton Stevenson Music Festival 2024, Mississippi in May, will take place on Saturday, May 18th, 2024 at 7 p.m. at Burr Performing Arts Park. Five-time Grammy-nominated North Mississippi All-Stars, an American blues and southern rock band from Hernando, Mississippi, will be performing all along with The Weeks, an American rock band originated from Florence, Mississippi. Kids under 10 years of age are admitted free of charge, and if they are accompanied by an adult. Visit the Dalton Stevenson Club's Facebook page for more information. Dalton Little Theater presents And a Child Shall Lead on Friday, May 17th, 2024 at 7 p.m. and Saturday, May 18th, 2024 at 7 p.m. This is the heroic and true story of children coming of age in Terezin, the Jewish city established by the Nazis near Prague as a way station before the death camps. In the face of unspeakable horror, these children use their determination and creativity to build lives filled with hope and beauty, playing, studying, making art, and writing an underground newspaper, all at the peril of being executed. Their actual poems and stories are woven into a fast-paced drama, evoking the universality of children caught in the insanity of war. Celebrate Memorial Day weekend in Ringgold, Georgia for the annual 1890s Day Jamboree Street Festival. Located at the Nashville Street, this is a two-day family-friendly event featuring food, arts, crafts, vendors, live music on multiple stages, a parade, classic car show, fireworks display, and much, much more. This event will take place on May 24th and 25th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and it's completely free to attend. The Jamboree is conveniently located in the walkable and historic downtown area of Ringgold to put on your red, white, and blue and join the fun for a day or two. For further information, call 706-935-2251 to learn more. Country and gospel music singer Gene Watson will take the stage at the GEM Theater on May 25th at 7:30 p.m., located at 114 North Wall Street. Known as the Singer's Singer by his country music peers, Watson has been performing for over 60 years with 34 studio albums and 72 songs on the charts, including 23 in the top 10 and 11 #1 hits. The Grand Ole Opry member has recorded with country music legends Vince Gill, Leanne Womack, Trace Atkins, and more. For 6 decades, Gene Watson has delivered soulful ballads and shows no sign of slowing down by touring around the country and working on a new album. Tickets are priced at between $48 and $54, with reserved seating recommended. For more information, go to www.calhounthegmtheater.org or call 706-625-3132 to learn more. If you'd like to submit information on your event for North Georgia News Now's community calendar, send an email to info@wdnntv.com. That's it for this edition of North Georgia News Now. Be sure to visit us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And as always, thanks so much for watching.